Good day, welcome to this broadcast. Today we are looking at the FBI criminal files of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the updates on that matter. Don't forget, this is News Post TV. Subscribe and also like and share this piece of information. Yes, after spending weeks and weeks denying that there is an impending criminal file with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, that is FBI, that the presidency has now filed an objection to release his FBI files in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. So after denying that he has a file with the criminal file with the FBI, it is now evident that it is true because the lawyer to Bola Ahmed Tinubu has filed an objection to the release of that file in the U.S. District Court for the District of Columbia. This is what people believe. People believe that the president is buying time so as to fast track the judgment of the Supreme Court. Because if these files are being released before the judgment, it could spell doom for the president. Imagine having an evidence, a document that suggests that the president has have a criminal record in the United States. Is going to further cause irreparable damage to the image of the country because the president is the number one man in the country, and he represents the image of the country. So people are suspecting that they want to fast track the judgment of the Supreme Court as much as they can, as fast as they can, so as to evade the releasing of those documents. That's why the lawyer to the president had to file a motion to block the release of those files. There is another update, and that update is that the lawyer to Atiku has also filed a move by the president to stop the FBI from releasing those files. Yes, that's an update. Now, it's going to be a tug of war between these two parties, the counsel to Atiku and also the counsel to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the question is, what are we fighting for at this point in time? What is at stake? The law is clear. And why is it that we just want to move on with things without having to handle those trivial things that might give us a big challenge in the future? Starting from the certificates forgery and scandal, this Chicago State University deposition, and now it is the FBI criminal files. So let's do away with this. Let the law have its say, not being biased, give justice, so that for the future, any other person that is coming into the position of the president, it will set a precedence for that person. I hope the Supreme Court understands the fact that whatever it says, it is setting an example for others to follow. Because the judgment that was given by Justice Ian Okoro, the body language is being interpreted that Tinubu is going to scale through. But this FBI file might pose a big problem to the case. If FBI starts releasing the file before the date that will be communicated by the Supreme Court to the Council of Atiku, Obi, and Tinubu, if FBI continues or releases that file before that time, and investigations are being made, and it is being confirmed that Bola Tinubu is complicit, is guilty, as claimed, as charged, it's going to be a big one for the Supreme Court, because it seems the Supreme Court, INEC, are defending the president. That's what it seems in the eyes of people. You go on the street, you ask people questions, they tell you that they don't have trust, they don't have faith in the judiciary. The judiciary has shown over the years that it could not be relied on. It is not, as people say, the last hope of the common man. It is a subsidiary of the executive arm of government. But in government, we know that these arms should operate independently. The executive should operate independent of the legislature, legislature should operate independent of the judiciary. But as it stands, it seems these guys are being controlled by the executive. David Hundeyin, an investigative journalist, has come out to say that if these files are being released, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not stand 10 minutes in court. He will not last 10 minutes in court. That means the evidences are overwhelming to the extent that he cannot escape it this time. And I want to refer to the fact that he called out the federal government over an attempt on his life.